deals with roof credit, stock number G289358.
It's never too late to start protecting your company's data from cyber attacks. Your customers put their trust in you to keep their information safe from online threats. Don't let them down. Partner with Hamilton Business Technologies to get real-time threat monitoring, advanced security protocols, and experts who monitor it all for you. We care about the success of your business and the communities you serve. Hamilton Business Technologies. Real people, real technology solutions. Connect with us at hamiltonisbusiness.com.
Things that impair you come in many different shapes and sizes. Some are the shape of beer and liquor bottles. Others look like cigarettes but aren't cigarettes at all. These are the things we know impair us, the things our parents warned us about. What we're not always aware of is our new prescription or the over-the-counter medicine we picked up just for allergies or a bad cold. See, it doesn't just matter how much of a substance you take. If you are impaired, driving is deceptively dangerous. Don't drive impaired. Paid for by the NDOT Highway Safety Office.
Finally, a good reason to have a smart house. Just say, Alexa, play 93.7 The Ticket, and we'll magically start playing. How's it work? Nobody knows. Don't ask questions.
Rosie's Sports Bar and Grill, open for lunch and dinner at 1501 Center Park Road, just south of 14th and Highway 2.
This is 93.7 The Ticket.
Look at me, sure. Look at me, sure. I'm the captain now.
Three-time national champion Vershan Jackson.
Touchdown. Vershan Jackson, number 34, gets the touchdown.
Husker Hall of Famer Terrell Farley.
Defending Terrell Farley, who last week in his first start was a holy terror, number 43.
And Jake Bockoven. Coming at you live from the heart of Lincoln, America. On air and online at theticketfm.com. Powered by Bauer.
Welcome to 93.7 The Ticket. Let me do that again, Bach. You turn me up some more, Bach. Turn me up some more, Bach. There we go. A little bit more. Turn the music down, Bach. There we go. All right. Welcome to 93.7 The Ticket. This is the Captain Show, the fastest 2 hours in radio. And we're going to talk some NBA. We're going to talk some NFL. And we're going to talk some college football here at 93.7 The Ticket here on 1040 O Street. All right, Bach, you ready to start it off? The captain should be in a second.
Yeah, I'm ready to get going here on a Good Sense Friday. Thanks to Good Sense for providing the lunch today. If you want to be cool like us, get on to Good Sense. Get some Good Sense subs.
Yeah, I done ate already. Just a little bit. All right, Bach, let's get into it today. Round 2 of the NBA draft goes and is win and gone. No Huskers was picked. Any Omaha kids get picked. I don't think they got picked, but we got a lot of guys who signed contracts.
Yeah, so John Tanji was the only native Nebraskan to get picked, I suppose, in this draft here in the second round. So congratulations to him. Wasn't quite what I was hoping. I outlined the other day there was a possibility with Chucky Hepburn in the mix. Certainly Hunter Salas that there could be 2 native Nebraskans picked, and that's only happened in one other draft. Which had way more than 3 rounds, way more than 2 rounds is what the modern draft has now. So could have been a historic draft, was not quite. And obviously for Bryce Williams, didn't quite hear his name. That's always a dream, but still going to have a chance in the NBA.
Yeah. Well, Bryce Williams signs with the Detroit Pistons. Did you know what Chucky and the other guys signed with?
I can look it up here real quick. I know because John Tanji, like I said, was drafted. So he was drafted last night. Remember, he was drafted by the Jazz. He had kind of a way to get there, if you want to put it that way. But he was born in Omaha, went to Omaha Central, played at Colorado State, and then Missouri, and then Wisconsin last year, where he's a consensus second team All-American, first team All Big Ten player. So certainly not happy to have him have gone to Wisconsin that route to get to the NBA. But now, yeah, he's going to mix it up with the Jazz, and I can look up where Chucky finished signing as well.
Well, while you find that, Bach, I'm going to say something I'm going to talk about something that made history, Bach. And when we talk about history, that means all 5 starters, Bach, got drafted for Duke.
That is quite impressive.
That's impressive. I mean, you would think like the running Rebels with Larry Johnson, them would have did it. You would think that the Michigan team with Juwan Howard and all those guys would have did it, the Fab Five. You would think some of the previous loaded Duke teams and North Carolina teams that was loaded with pure talent, but Duke joins an elite group. I mean, I don't know how many teams this happened to, Bach, but when you say this, Bach, this is history. And with 3 going into the top 10, and then the other 2 guys going the next day, I mean, you can't ask for a better program than what Duke has put together this year. And, even though they didn't win the national title, they won the draft.
Yeah, they certainly did. I mean, and that's what the part of the frustration maybe was for them in the Final Four, not getting quite to where they needed to go to win that championship. But yeah, Duke, after Coach K, you had to wonder, are they going to be the same program? And so far, as of so far, breaking records like that would indicate that they are. They got the Boozer twins coming in this year, so they're going to be they're always going to be a team to look out for, and that's mightily impressive. I mean, I'm sure we've seen rosters of guys eventually get to the league, but not all in one draft.
Well, I had to do some homework, Bach, and it has happened twice. The last time it happened was 2012 when Kentucky starting 5 was drafted, most notably including Anthony Davis. Before that, the 2006 UConn starters were all selective. So this is a rare company. The only 3 teams have done it, and Duke is the 3rd team to do it.
Yeah, that's interesting too, because those teams, those other teams you mentioned are kind of the championship ilk. And so I can kind of remember those teams and think of those starters. I know that 06 team was kind of the Emeka Okafor, Ben Gordon, Charlie Villanueva, I think Josh Boone. I had to think about it. Can't name all 5, I suppose, before the 5's pretty good. And then you go to those Kentucky teams, which were just loaded. And I heard Coach Cal Calipari had, this is like broke the streak of 17 drafts or something where he's had a guy picked. Of course, he was the leader for those Kentucky teams. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know. And maybe that, again, more underlines how big it was that Duke didn't quite get to the finish line this past year. I knew Duke fans were upset. I saw Cooper Flagg historically compared to some of the better players in college basketball history. And I was thinking, I don't know if he's quite there, considering they did come up just short. But again, there's data there that can argue it.
Well, I think he was a once in a generational player. I mean, you don't see a guy as a freshman do what he did, Bach. I mean, first of all, that's hard. He did, just that 1 year, Bach. I mean, the sky's the limit for him. What he can do.
Yeah, and I think too, as we look at Bryce Williams going to the Pistons, I think that could be a good move as well for him. Obviously, the Pistons, not the doldrum, not the worst teams that they have been in the past. Team. At times, that could be a bad. Yeah, so you're kind of thinking of fighting in there for competition and success in there. As they kind of look for him, obviously he's a scorer. Is that scoring going to be able to translate at the next level? He's a 3-level scorer in college. You would think that could maybe be the case in the pros, but there's kind of questions about his athleticism. Now, again, compared to many of the college athletes, it's pretty high. But is he going to have the athleticism at the next level to keep up? We'll see. But I mean, this is a path a lot of people have to take, unfortunately. But we know, like Eric Strickland, undrafted, had a long NBA career ahead of him. Maybe Bryce Williams can be that next guy for the Huskers.
Yeah. One other thing I've seen, the lineup for the Dallas Mavericks. Have you seen that lineup, Bob? Kyrie, Klay Thompson, Davis, and Cooper Flagg. That's a lineup. They just need a center. You find a center, you're good. I mean, and some backups. That's a good lineup.
Yeah, it's an older lineup.
It's old. It's old. I mean, Anthony Davis not that old. I think how old is he?
Now, Anthony Davis is
the 10 man.
His knees are older.
he's the 10 man.
Right.
He just need to put some oil on him. So when I talk about this, Bach, this kid Ace Bailey. Let's harp on him for a minute, because this was a kid who was picked number 5 with Utah. Right before he had no pre-draft workouts. Agents sent letters to the top 5 teams telling them don't pick him. He wanted to pull a Eli Manning and Arch Manning in basketball. Still, he was selected number 5, Bach. He didn't catch the flight to the introduction the next day.
Oh, he didn't.
He didn't.
Uh-oh.
So they're left with a dilemma. Really, I think the kid, whoever gave this kid his advice, is wrong. I mean, if you can get a 4-year contract for $50 million, Bach, 4-year, $50 million, who bumped their head in that camp where he's at?
Yeah, I don't know. It was kind of something to behold going into the draft. That was kind of the story. And I was kind of watching the pre-draft coverage on it. It said, I'm just kind of keep my head down, do what I need to do. I let my people handle kind of the business side of it. And when he said that, and I don't know if it's true, obviously you hope that he's in control of what he's doing and making his decision, but it just kind of lets you know, okay, he's got the wrong people around him. You know, this could be a situation where you've got the wrong people around him. Now he just said that because that's a good deflector, and he really is kind of driving the ship, so to speak, on where that is going. Not great. We've seen it before, though. It's not. We've seen teams not want to work out with some of the worst teams at the top end of the draft. But to miss your introductory press conference, I could tell you that the situation is ongoing and still unsettled.
Well, $50 million, Bob. I mean, I don't care where I go. And plus, you rather go to the Washington Wizards than the Utah Jazz. I mean, I understand you want to probably be in a better situation city-wise, but when you're the number 5 draft pick, you don't pick and choose like Detroit said. Like Utah said. They said this is the NBA. So now he's forced with a dilemma where he might have to go back in the draft and wait a whole nother year.
Well, I don't know if that would work because they'd still have the rights to him. So we'd have to wait and see. Again, from his camp, they're trying to say, that it's not a problem. They're gonna work with the Jazz, but we'll see. I mean, again, like you said, there could be worse situations out there, regardless of who you're drafted by, and your starting spot doesn't have to be your landing spot. And the Jazz, for what it's worth, Danny Ainge and company, I feel like that's got at least good leadership at the top.
Yeah, I think so too.
Me too.
There you go,
Chucky. Hey, so I had a question for you guys because I was listening, of course. I didn't even want to come in a second, but I had to. How many people got drafted from the state of Nebraska?
1.
John Tanji.
How many people got contracts from the state of Nebraska?
Should be 3 with Hunter Salas as well.
Hunter Salas, Philadelphia Sixers, right? Which he's in a great position. Here's why. Because the Sixers didn't have a second-round draft pick. So he's in a really good position. How many of those guys came from Malcolm, Nebraska? What about Norfolk? Lincoln? Certainly. I'm just asking. I'm just trying to figure this thing out. It's an Omaha thing.
You still harping on Omaha?
Yep. I got somebody came to the restaurant this morning and met me at the restaurant. And it was a great conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Great conversation. But the conversation kind of went in a way he probably didn't think it would go. With that being said, I'm not going to tell you privy to my conversation, but let's just say that we got to do better in Omaha. We got to do better. We got to do better in Omaha as parents. We got to do better in Omaha as coaches. We just got to do better across the board.
It starts up top. That starts with the superintendent and the school employee. I mean, it starts with paying these coaches what they're worth.
Yeah, I agree with that. But you know what? It starts at home.
Yeah.
Because I've seen more parents use little Johnny as the NIL pawn than I've ever seen in my life. I mean, right? We got kids. I get that part. Here's my deal. You got a son, Terrell. Do you use him as a pawn to get what you want, or do you use him to help him get where he wants to be? Which one? Or both?
he uses the baby to get what he wants.
So you're going to use him to get what you want. You're the father I'm talking about.
No, I'm not. I mean, I help him. I help my son. I mean, I'm not. I make him go out there and get it if he have to. But if I need the help, then I offer it at the end of it, not at the beginning. So he has to think about how he's gonna do something before he comes to me after he. Not saying he failed, but he couldn't keep the commitment that he said.
All right, but do you understand where I'm coming from when I say that? You know, where the parent, the dad, most of the times it's the dad. Moms usually don't know enough about football to really be like, oh, no, we need this. No. Usually now it's the dads. And they're not educated on NIL. They're not educated on a college prep and what you need to do and how you need to prepare yourself for it. And in these short 3 years, I believe that some parents are using, like I said, little Johnny as a little pawn to see how much they can sell little Johnny for.
Yeah, but
I don't think that's right.
And the thing I see about Omaha,
right.
and the only thing the thing I see about Omaha is that they rather do it at 2 schools instead of doing it around the whole city of Omaha.
What do you mean?
Transfers. You know, everybody wants to go to Millard.
You know why?
Everybody wants to go to.
Do you know why?
Yeah, because they got the money. That's where.
Money.
The money. That's where the successful program.
No, it's the coaching.
Yeah,
it's the coaching.
Yeah.
So now here's what's happening. You get these kids that are phenomenal. They might not. The team's not that good at Central or South, like that little running back.
Yeah.
But then they get beat up a whole year. And I'm talking annihilated a whole year. Best player getting destroyed, still doing his thing, right? What do you think he's thinking at the end of the year?
Transferring to. He left, didn't he?
Yes. He went to either Miller South or West Side. I'm not going to tell you which one.
And I think as somebody like you from Omaha, you should get with the mayor and try to, let's make Omaha football great again. I mean, not just 2 schools. I mean, I would like to see schools like Benson. What's that school? Benson.
Yeah, Benson.
Omaha North.
Yeah.
South. Them teams in the playoffs. Bryant. Not just these two schools every year and kids transfer.
But they're coming from these other home schools, these city schools that you're talking about. They're coming from those areas and going to District 66 and going to Millard South. You understand? Because that's a whole nother district in itself. So I would say my grandsons, for instance, they were coming through. Would I let my grandsons go to my alma mater and they play football? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Well, the coaches, you might as well go get Bach. Bach could be just a good coach.
English
That's
teacher
what
Bach.
they got. No, it's not even English teacher Bach more than it is Bach knows football.
You see why I say this? Because I'll tell you a story. I went to a school that they put 2 schools together to beat us. They put Carver and Baker together and made Carver High School, which is where all the kids go now. We beat them for so many years. Like we took over and we beat them. We beat them and we won state. So the next year they put Carver and Baker together. We still beat them, but now they're untouchable because this is where every kid want to go to school. This is where they give out all the scholarships at. This is where they go to camps at. They go to things like this. Other schools don't have that. But and like I say, it takes a guy like you to go to Omaha North and try to turn that around to the South, whichever school you went to, and they don't have enough money. They don't even have enough to pay me. They don't have enough to give you a whole good coaching staff.
I would love to go coach.
Yeah.
You know what the head coaches are making in high school football? Seriously, in Nebraska. We got to talk about this, okay? Because you can say what you want, but the city that's breeding NBA and NFL players by the droves, you can take Omaha's athletes and put them against the entire state. Omaha's still going to win. Would you agree with that?
More often than not, yeah.
Put a super team, whether that's basketball or football, any sport you want. Put a team together from Omaha, they can beat anybody in the entire state. You couldn't put a team together that could match up. Maybe in football, maybe you could come close in football. I doubt it though, because of Lincoln. And I'm throwing Lincoln in there too. I'm not giving Lincoln a team. I'm throwing Lincoln with the rest of them. That's an issue, Terrell, that we've got to get accomplished. How much do high school coaches make? What do you think? In the state of Nebraska to coach football when the athletes are coming out making $100,000 plus, $50,000, still in high school, how much are the coaches making? I'm just wondering. If we're paying all this money.
Probably the school money plus 10K.
What is the school money? What is that?
30,000.
No.
40.
I didn't say to be a teacher.
Yeah.
Just to coach.
Oh, you have to take.
Saying 10,000? No, you don't.
I mean, you could be what they call a community coach.
No, I'm asking you. So yeah, you can. But I'm saying to you, is $10,000 for the year enough?
No.
To make you want to make sure that you're putting out the best product, and do you have enough money and enough revenue to really give back to these young men that like you need to in order to equip them to put them in the best situation possible? So if the head coach is making 10 grand, how much are the assistants making? Because remember this, you're talking 10 grand for the high school head coach. JV head coach ain't making that. Sophomore head coach, he's not making that. The freshman head coach, guess what? He ain't making that. So how much are the assistant coaches making, Terrell? What do you think? For the year, for the whole football year?
500,000.
No, sir. Bach, you want to take a stab?
I don't know.
We'll
It's less than that. It's not good.
It's less than that. We'll give you the answer when we get back off the break. 93.7 The Ticket Captain.
Things that impair you come in many different shapes and sizes. Some are the shape of beer and liquor bottles. Others look like cigarettes but aren't cigarettes at all. These are the things we know impair us, the things our parents warned us about. What we're not always aware of is our new prescription or the over-the-counter medicine we picked up just for allergies or a bad cold. See, it doesn't just matter how much of a substance you take. If you are impaired, driving is deceptively dangerous. Don't drive impaired. Paid for by the NDOT Highway Safety Office.
I want to ride. Do you want to ride? June is officially riding month at Rod's Power Sports, Nebraska's largest volume Honda Power Sports dealership. Come in now and take advantage of huge savings and a great inventory selection during Rod's I Want to Ride celebration days all month long. Simply schedule a qualified demo ride on one of their new Honda motorcycles, ATVs, scooters, or side-by-sides, or purchase a new or used vehicle, and you get a free custom I Want to Ride t-shirt. Plus, all month long, they have 10% discounts on all wearables, parts, accessories, and oil change kits when purchased with a new or used Honda. Free refreshments served each Saturday morning in June. Just show up and say, I want to ride, and they'll fix you up with some free stuff and help you pick out that new ride. Come ride with Rod's Power Sports in Lincoln or online at rodspowersports.com. For your safety, read the owner's manual and always wear a helmet and eye protection. Honda Power Sports vehicles are for riders 16 years and older. Honda recommends that all ATV riders take a training course.
When you were a kid, clubs were cool. Robotics club and space club and stuff like that. But what do adults get? Book clubs and quilting clubs? Nah, forget that. How about margarita clubs and old-fashioned clubs? Get to Upside Bar and Lounge for the best clubs in town. Try all 10 varieties of Upside margaritas or old fashions and take home a free souvenir glass. Grab the whole crew and pair it with taco night on Mondays or whiskey Wednesdays. Upside Bar and Lounge at 29th and Pine Lake.
Finally, a good reason to have a smart house. Just say, Alexa, play 93.7 The Ticket, and we'll magically start playing. How's it work? Nobody knows. Don't ask questions.
Play ball! Pitch the perfect idea for a family outing or date night with tickets to the next Salt Dogs game. Nothing says summer fun like an action-packed evening at Haymarket Park. Come root for the home team with a hot dog and a cold drink. Plus, visit saltdogs.com to learn about special events and promotions, including group discounts. Don't miss out on the thrill and excitement of a Salt Dogs win. Visit saltdogs.com to reserve your tickets today.
Husker fans, the 2025 Nebraska football season is right around the corner, and we need your support in the Sea of Red at Memorial Stadium this fall. You can now purchase a Husker football 3-game mini plan for only $185. This plan includes a ticket to USC plus Akron or Houston Christian and either Michigan State, Northwestern, or Iowa. Tickets are only available while supplies last. Purchase your Husker football 3-game mini plan today, or for more information, visit huskers.com/tickets. Go Big Red.
In every office, there's two types of people. There are those who bring in bagels and those who eat the bagels that someone else brought in. Everybody likes the first person. Be that first person. Weekday mornings at 7:30, you have a chance to win a business box of bagels from Bagels & Joe. All you have to do is shut up, Sipple. 2 questions for you, 2 for Sip. Win, and the bagels are yours. Lose, well, you don't want to lose.
You lost Monday, you lost Wednesday, you're a loser.
Shut up, Sipple. Weekday mornings at 7:30, brought to you by Bagels & Joe.
Gaina Trucking is hiring CDL Class A and B drivers. Their strong team culture makes it not a job, but a career. Gaina Trucking offers health, vision, and dental insurance, 401k with company match, an employee assistance program, and other bonus programs. Build a better career today with great team culture at Gaina Trucking. Learn more and apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
Grandma and Grandpa, Mom and Dad, then the kids, and now the grandkids. Judson Irrigation has provided lawn sprinkler system design, installation, repair, and service to 4 generations. They're just like members of the family. Loyalty, trust, service. It's what you deserve and expect from Judson Irrigation.
Keep summer green. Call Judson Irrigation 402-420-6277 or judsonirrigation.com.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Cobble Chevrolet GMC, and the hail sale has been a huge success, but is winding down. We still, though, have several units with huge discounts. Plus, we have brand new Sierras, $14,000 off list, or starting at $37,105, or 0.9% APR on select new models. Yes, you heard right. $14,000 off or 0.9% APR on new Sierras starting at $37,105. So please check us out at cobblecars.com. All deals with roof credit, stock number G289358.
Hey guys, you have heard about the Farrell's 10-week challenge for years on the ticket. If you still haven't joined us for this amazing challenge, what are you waiting for? You could be our next $1,000 winner like Derek, who just lost 30 pounds, 23 inches, and 8% body fat. Derek changed his life in the 10-week challenge, and so can you. Farrell's combines kickboxing, strength training, and nutrition coaching to get you the results you have been waiting for. Join us July 12th for the summer 10-week challenge. Go to fxblincoln.com to enroll today.
Out here on Nebraska's calm, welcoming waters, fishing is a breeze. It's the sweet spot where solo anglers find quiet before the catch, families reel in memories, and first-timers discover what makes fishing so special. From the Panhandle to the Platte, the best fishing happens here beneath Nebraska skies. Get started at letsfishnebraska.com. Sponsored by Nebraska Game and Parks, aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association in this station.
Back with Vershan Jackson, powered by Bauer, on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Yeah. No. That explains a lot. Are you kidding me right now, Terrell? Facebook will expose your age. You mean to tell me Mike Rucker is older than me?
And me.
Are you telling me that they held Rucker back? Not 1 grade. At least 2 grades, maybe 3. Yeah, he's 2 years. He's a year younger than me as far as on the football field, right? Hey, don't be telling on Rucker like that. You make me call Rucker. Now, you know Rucker opened up a can.
I didn't say. I said it to you off the air. You went on there with.
What? You said it right.
Well, no.
You said it right.
No.
You can't say anything.
Video, don't. That little thing in the sky right there. Don't
You
lie.
can't say anything in the studio that you don't want on air. Because you never know when you're on a hot mic.
Yeah.
Bach and Nick and Austin and those guys, they're the king of.
It was not a high mic. You just started talking about it.
Dang, Bach, there he is. He's back. I was wondering where you was at for a minute there, Bach. Just making sure you
getting ready for your Saturday,
right?
Bach?
Yeah, no, I got to work on Saturday.
What happened Saturday?
Bach got to work.
Well, why are you gloating Bach because he got to work on Saturday? I don't understand.
That's my buddy.
See, is that a buddy move?
Yeah.
That's how your buddy treat you?
I'll come up here and visit you, Bach.
And then, Bach, you're so easy going, you know what? It's okay. He just smacked me in the face. It's all right.
It's Terrell.
Mute his mic,
Who
Bob.
knows?
Mute his mic.
You can't mute my mic.
I'm just saying.
My mic is unmutable.
All right.
Until what day is the 30th?
Monday.
Is that June 30th?
That's June 30th.
Do it go June 31st?
There does not. No,
There's not a June 31st.
No.
You can make it a June 31st. You put a 3 in front of July 1st.
Okay, Monday.
Yeah.
Dang, it's can be the last time.
Way in the water. In the water. Something's gonna get you.
You don't know the song.
I used to go to church every week.
You don't know one church
my uncle was a preacher, man. I had to go to Bible study. I had to go to Bible school. I had to sing in the choir, which it was 3 of us.
You know,
like it was only 7 people in the church, Bob. What do you mean? Like
what was Bible?
The plate went around. The plate went around like 8 times. Every time I jump a quarter in there, he got $2 out of
it. Are you sure?
Yeah.
You said you grew up in the church.
My uncle was a preacher. My daddy brother is a preacher.
Okay, give me a scripture.
I mean,
okay, forget it. I was just saying to you. I just was trying to.
Well, there's only 8
members. This is the first I've known about this.
Yeah,
you're a choir guy too.
I was in the choir.
Single A selection.
Hey, I was. That ain't lit. You know, back then you
believe. So are you believing about? He lying.
I don't know. He does that pretty well.
They don't do that in church.
You never been to a Southern church. You ever seen a what?
What do you mean?
This ain't Omaha, man. This is a Southern church. We're Baptists down there. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I know about the Baptists down there.
Okay,
you're exactly right. The Bible Belt down there. You talking about? That's what you're talking about down there, down south.
Yeah,
the Mason-Dixon line down there.
No, I don't know about the Mason-Dixon line.
Okay, I was just saying.
Probably Mississippi. They got that.
Well, it's the Bible Belt all down south.
Yeah.
I think it's say from Oklahoma down. Is that right?
Could be. I don't know.
From what's the Bible Belt text line? Is it from Oklahoma down? I think it's from Oklahoma down. I think Kansas is just on the outskirts of that deal. Anyway, breaking news. You see who you guys signed at Georgia? Since you're a Georgia Bulldog anyway.
I haven't checked the recruiting page. We sign somebody every day. They commit every day to Georgia.
Well, let me ask you a question. Both of you guys. Would you take the best 10 3-stars? Actually, let me back up. Would you take the best 20 stars? So you got 20 3-stars, all the best guys. Or would you take 10 4 and 5 stars and the rest 2 stars?
That's pretty hard.
Is it? Not hard for me at all. You tell me
how many 5 stars?
You want to give me 10? You want
how many 5 stars?
You want to give me 10 Terrell Farleys and Lawrence Phillips? Please do. Okay.
Oh, yeah, you're talking about?
You
talking about the running back that Georgia got?
Or you want a team full of Vershans?
Are you talking about that big running back Georgia got?
Absolutely.
He's already 6'1", 2 what?
6 foot 205.
Yeah.
And I'm talking about he's a man.
Oh, I did see that.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
Why we don't get them guys? What's the problem, Bob?
Georgia's getting them.
This is Nebraska.
We got money.
We got money now. Why are we not getting them, Terrell? How come the 5-star running backs ain't coming to Nebraska? And this is Nebraska.
I think the one we got last year was a 4-star. Is it Parker?
Brandon Parker, yeah.
I think he's a 4-star.
Did he go through spring?
I think he did.
I think he did. I think I don't know.
Did you hear anything? Absolutely not. I'm not saying that he's not going to grow into the guy.
Because all eyes was on probably Quentin Eyes to see how he developed over a period of time. Because he's a big back too. Now Emmett Johnson now is just solidified number 1 guy. He doesn't have to go through what he's been through the last 2 years. So now your job is to figure out who's number 2, and you give that number 2 guy a chance.
You have to, because Emmett is not going to be able to stand the beat of if he was an every down bat. There's no way he's going to finish the Big Ten. No way. Okay? It's not that type of party anymore. If you're going to be successful in the Big Ten, you got to run the ball.
I still think you need 3-4 running backs on depth chart.
Two for sure. Three. Yeah, I'm saying you need two like Ohio State. You need like Penn State. You need two. Illinois had two running backs that was nice. You need back-to-back guys. And listen, I told you I don't think there's anything wrong with recruiting the best John and Corton's taking off. He waved at you. But I don't think there's nothing wrong with recruiting the best two guys at a position. What's wrong with that?
I will go with the top 10. If I can't get number 1, 2, I'm going to try 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I mean, I got to get somebody. That 10th guy might be the best guy.
There's an offensive lineman. 6'8", 330. Let me see if I'll get it next segment. Where is he going? Which school is he going to?
Who?
This big offensive lineman. That's what I'm saying. Until we start competing, and let me back up. I went to Casey's on my way. I didn't have to get some gas, but I had to get some water. So I go to Casey's, and I see a guy wearing Nebraska stuff. He hit me with the Go Big Red. I'm like, cool. How we going to do this year? He says, you tell him, TJ says, 8-4 is a success. Is it? I looked at him and I said, is it? He's like, well, why would you say that? Then when he found out who I was, he was like, oh, that's why. So why am I bringing this up? Maybe I got to bring my expectations down. Maybe I need to come all the way down and have that mediocre mindset that 8-4 is good enough. And if we do 8-4, guess what? Everything's good around here, right?
I'm glad you said that.
Mm-hmm.
I sent you something. Did you see it? The best case scenario and the worst case scenario for Nebraska.
What? You didn't send it to me.
I sent it in a text group.
What do you mean the best case scenario?
All right, I'm going to read it to you right now.
Oh, got you. Okay.
This is the best case scenario for some of the lower class teams in the Big Ten. Now, best case scenario for Nebraska, 11-1.
I can see
That's
it.
a pretty good scenario. Yeah.
I like that scenario.
Worst case scenario, 5-7.
That'd be a worst case scenario.
Minnesota, best case scenario, 10-2. 4-8 worst. Michigan State, 9-3, 3-9. Northwestern, 7-5, 2-10.
Ain't that crazy? 2 of them losses, 2 of them wins that UCLA came against us. Nuts. Who's the other team, I wonder?
Purdue? 6-6. 1-11. They got the man who been at their school for 10 years, Huckabee. He's back one more time. UCLA, Rutgers, 9-3, 3-9. Best case for UCLA, 9-3, 2-10. If Nebraska goes 11-1, I'll run down O Street with some Speedos on. Full body suit.
You look like you run
full
down
body
with
suit
some Speedos on anyway.
When it's 5 degrees.
You would?
Yeah.
You know this is on wax.
Yeah. Yeah.
DP, mark the calendar. Terrell Farley said he would run down O Street in front of the radio station in his Speedos in 5-degree weather.
A full bodysuit Speedo suit.
5-degree weather.
5-degree weather.
11-1.
11-1.
You know that ain't happening.
But
But
I don't want to hear 10-2 with a 1-point loss. All right.
You know why this year's so important?
Why?
Because when you sneak up in next year, you got to play Washington, Indiana, Maryland, Ohio State,
Oregon,
Illinois, Michigan State, Oregon, Rutgers, and Iowa. You better be ready to play by the time next year comes. All right, 93.7 the ticket. Captain Show.
Grandma and Grandpa, Mom and Dad, then the kids, and now the grandkids. Judson Irrigation has provided lawn sprinkler system design, installation, repair, and service to 4 generations. They're just like members of the family. Loyalty, trust, service. It's what you deserve and expect from Judson Irrigation.
Keep summer green. Call Judson Irrigation 402-420-6277 or judsonirrigation.com.
Attention baseball and softball players. The Nebraska Dominators are looking to add players to their baseball and softball teams for the 2026 season. Tryouts are happening now for all age groups, ranging from 7 years old to 14 and under for baseball and 7 years old to 18 and under for softball. Visit the Nebraska Dominators Facebook page for more information today.
I want to ride. Do you want to ride? June is officially riding month at Rod's Power Sports, Nebraska's largest volume Honda Power Sports dealership. Come in now and take advantage of huge savings and a great inventory selection during Rod's I Want to Ride celebration days all month long. Simply schedule a qualified demo ride on one of their new Honda motorcycles, ATVs, scooters, or side-by-sides, or purchase a new or used vehicle, and you get a free custom I Want to Ride t-shirt. Plus, all month long, they have 10% discounts on all wearables, parts, accessories, and oil change kits when purchased with a new or used Honda. Free refreshments served each Saturday morning in June. Just show up and say, I want to ride, and they'll fix you up with some free stuff and help you pick out that new ride. Come ride with Rod's Power Sports in Lincoln or online at rodspowersports.com. For your safety, read the owner's manual and always wear a helmet and eye protection. Honda Power Sports vehicles are for riders 16 years and older. Honda recommends that all ATV riders take a training course.
Finally, a good reason to have a smart house. Just say, Alexa, play 93.7 The Ticket, and we'll magically start playing. How's it work? Nobody knows. Don't ask questions.
Don't wait for Lincoln's fireworks stands to open up. Get the good stuff at Roca Crazy Cracker in downtown Roca. Stop in from June 25th through July 4th for the hot spot for rockets and more this Independence Day. Open 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. every day. It's Roca Crazy Cracker Fireworks in downtown Roca.
Hi, I'm Asher on summer break and about to start second grade. Thanks to awesome people like you who picked Aloe Fiber. They donated $193,000 to schools like mine. This summer, I'm using my fast internet to keep learning, and I can't wait to tell my teacher everything I discovered. So if you're a grown-up picking internet, choose Aloe, because Aloe chooses us, our schools, our town, and our future. Go to aloefiber.com to learn more.
It's never too late to start protecting your company's data from cyber attacks. Your customers put their trust in you to keep their information safe from online threats. Don't let them down. Partner with Hamilton Business Technologies to get real-time threat monitoring, advanced security protocols, and experts who monitor it all for you. We care about the success of your business and the communities you serve. Hamilton Business Technologies. Real people, real technology solutions. Connect with us at hamiltonisbusiness.com.
When you were a kid, clubs were cool. Robotics club and space club and stuff like that. But what do adults get? Book clubs and quilting clubs? Nah, forget that. How about margarita clubs and old-fashioned clubs? Get to Upside Bar and Lounge for the best clubs in town. Try all 10 varieties of Upside margaritas or old-fashions and take home a free souvenir glass. Grab the whole crew and pair it with taco night on Mondays or whiskey Wednesdays. Upside Bar and Lounge at 29th and Pine Lake.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Sponsored by John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
We are going to be dealing with the heat here over the next several days. Looks like we'll see plenty of sunshine for our Friday, all the way up to 94 for a high temperature with a light southeast wind. Tonight, only dropping down to 71 for a low. Sunny and 96 tomorrow before a chance of thunderstorms on Sunday and a high of 95. I'm meteorologist Aaron Downer for 93.7 The Ticket and ticketfm.com.
John Henry's has a brand new membership club to protect your entire home in one program. With a VIP and a deluxe option, we will help you find the plan that best fits your needs. Receive discounts on services and equipment, priority service, complimentary inspections, and so much more. Protect your home's plumbing, heating, cooling, and electrical systems all in one membership. Call John Henry's to learn more.
435-5555. John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, and Air.
And electrical.
In every office, there's two types of people. There are those who bring in bagels and those who eat the bagels that someone else brought in. Everybody likes the first person. Be that First person. Weekday mornings at 7:30, you have a chance to win a business box of bagels from Bagels & Joe. All you have to do is shut up, Sipple. 2 questions for you, 2 for Sip. Win, and the bagels are yours. Lose, well, you don't want to lose.
You lost Monday. You lost Wednesday. You're a loser.
Shut up, Sipple. Weekday mornings at 7:30, brought to you by Bagels & Joe.
Hi, Sean Callahan here of HuskerOnline.com, inviting you to join us here on 93.7 The Ticket every Saturday morning. Now in our new time, we're on from 8 to 9 with the weekly Husker Online radio show. We'll give you the latest in recruiting. We'll talk about what's going on with both football, basketball, and we'll probably share a few stories from the inside. It's every Saturday morning right here on 93.7 The Ticket. It's the Husker Online radio show from 8 to 9 a.m.
Back with Vershan Jackson, powered by Bauer on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Check the 1-2. Boy, Bob, read that text. Read the text.
Yeah, let's go to the Starter Heyman text line 402-464-5685 if you want to chime in today. We've got some thoughts on your Omaha better than the rest of the state of Nebraska, so we'll go into that here. 25-26, didn't Lincoln East just win baseball state 2 years in a row? Things you say don't always have facts behind them, BJ.
Oh, come on.
Eric says
that's baseball.
Yeah. BJ says, we get it, BJ. You love Omaha. Murph says, hey, VJ, when you say Omaha, are you including Millard Schools, Westside, Elkhorn Schools,
yes,
Bellevue, or just Omaha Public?
Nah, well, when I'm saying the personal shot is Omaha Public. But when I say Omaha, Omaha is all of that, what you just named. That's all Omaha. It's not, I get it, but it's not, you can't say that Westside is in Omaha. Millard is in Omaha. I get it's Millard now. But I come from the era where it was all Omaha. So I don't know if I'm not, and again, I just want to bring awareness that we're state, Nebraska. Omaha is where the most fish are. We're talking about athletes now, ladies and gentlemen. We're not talking about, what do you call those, scholars. We're not talking about doctors. We're not talking about lawyers. We're talking about athletes that play football, basketball. Are we on a sports show? Is this a sports show?
Yeah.
Where are the athletes coming from that's from Nebraska? Don't be trying to strike like Omaha is Omaha is the big city in Nebraska. And the majority, just by numbers, of those guys are going to come out of Omaha. Now, the 2 NBA guys we talked about, did they go to the University of Nebraska? Did they go to Creighton? Did they go to UNO?
No.
Nope. Didn't go to not one of the state city institutions, and still yet they made it to the NBA. How many people got drafted for Nebraska?
None.
How many got picked up?
Bryce Williams.
So you mean to tell me that your best point guard didn't even get picked up? Or your most rugged? What's his name? He was in here before. I like him.
I don't know who you're talking about.
Yeah, from Nebraska's basketball team.
The point guard?
Yeah, the guard. He might be a 3. There's 2 guys that were.
Juwan Gary? Is that what you're saying? Yeah.
He didn't get a sniff?
Doesn't appear so. I don't so.
Sorry, Juan. I thought he would at least get a sniff.
Well, I'm not sure if the story's over. You might get a chance at Summer League or something.
Summer League? I thought he at least somebody would sign him to. Anyway. Right? You get what I'm saying, though? Are the 2 guys that got picked up from Nebraska? Let's assume that Gary's going to get picked up. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Are the 2 best players at the state institution, which is Nebraska? I'm talking Nebraska State now. Are they from Nebraska?
No.
Okay.
And by the way, the Omaha kids, don't forget, so John Tonji got drafted, by Utah. Chucky Hepburn got signed with the Toronto. Hunter Salas signed with the 76ers, and St. Thomas signed with the 76ers.
Oh.
Well, there's another Omaha.
So there's 4.
Yeah.
None of them went to our schools here.
None of them. Not one.
I'm just simply, I'm a little biased because I'm from Omaha. But I remember back in the day when UNO, if you didn't go to Lincoln, you went to UNO. Okay? If you weren't good enough to go to Lincoln, you didn't leave and go to Northwest Missouri, North Dakota, all these other schools. You didn't even go to Iowa State well, I guess some of them did. They got scholarships though. But they did at I'm simply saying, if you didn't go to Nebraska, Lincoln, you went to UNO. UNO's dead now. Now all of what is the last college to win a championship in Nebraska on any level?
In a specific sport?
In football.
In football?
Text line's open. It might be open till Monday, but I'm saying, you tell me. I know. Wayne State did very, very well last year. I don't know if they might have won their conference. I don't think they won the big dance. Other than that, who won? Midland? Peru State.
1997.
Peru State's pretty good though.
Yeah.
No, you got to go across the bridge, right? Where am I going?
Council Bluffs?
Yeah, I'm going to Council Bluffs, but where am I going? In Council Bluffs. What school?
Iowa?
Iowa Western.
Oh, Western, yeah.
You got to go to Iowa Western, which seems like it's only a 5-minute, 10-minute drive away, but it's for real. And in the grand scheme of people from Omaha going to watch Iowa Western football, it's non-existent. Yet, Iowa Western's always at the top of the food chain in Division II what is it? What do you call it? JUCO. Okay. So I look at that and I'm like, okay, come on, give me somebody. What's the other school out here? Ryan Hill's the head coach. Certainly Ryan Hill going to University of Kearney when he was on Scott Frost's. He was a part of Scott Frost.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
running back coach.
Yeah, he's the head coach out there. Certainly, he took all the stuff that he learned from Scott Frost and he took it out to Kearney and they're winning games. What was their record last year?
I didn't check last year. I know it was
okay. So that's what I'm trying to tell you. Where's the winning formula in Nebraska? Because besides baseball doing what they did, the only consistent sport that we have, the consistent sports that we have, people don't even really go and frequent. Bowling. When's the last time you went to a bowling deal? Not that we shouldn't. We should. But we're good at it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Volleyball. Most consistent sport we've had in the last 30 years.
Yeah.
Okay. I would throw baseball out because I still feel like the fact that we won the Big Ten, you can't take that away from us. I don't care what their record was. You can't take it away. And I think that's you gotta hang your hat on that. So I'll throw baseball, and baseball's been pretty consistent for the most part.
Yeah.
Right. Other than that, what other sport would you say? Track?
Certainly wrestling.
Well, of course, wrestling. Wrestling's the number one. If you ask me, if you're talking about who got to the cream of the crop, it would be volleyball and wrestling. Well, it would actually be bowling because they won. Who else won? Somebody else won.
Gymnastics is always up there.
Yeah, gymnastics is up there too.
Yeah.
But again, these are all sports that don't fund themselves, that football supports.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm saying, in order to be good, we got to build our football community. I think starting with Omaha, in order to change the complexity of what's going on. It's not Coach Rule. It's not Coach Rule's fault. It's not the university's fault that Omaha don't have players coming out as far as to their liking.
There's plenty of players coming out this year.
Is it? Oh, I'm glad you said that. So what's the problem then? If there's plenty of players coming out, and we talked about 15 of the top, 12 of the top 15 players for the most part, 14 of them are going to other schools other than Nebraska. You tell me, what's the problem? What do you think the problem is?
I wouldn't say. I don't know if there is a problem.
There is no problem.
I guess. I mean,
they don't like the Nebraska.
Maybe
kids.
there's a disconnect to Omaha. I'm not sure, but from what I've heard, a lot of these guys, it's not just that they're not committing to Nebraska; it's that Nebraska doesn't try to get them to come, doesn't offer.
I wonder why. Right? And maybe they don't fit the mold like we said before, but we need to change. I need to see Omaha change. I would like to go to high school football games again. That's one of the things I did since I was a young boy, and I would like to go back, but the football's so atrocious. It's so bad that I can't even watch it anymore. 93.7 The Ticket. We'll be right back.
Hey guys, you have heard about the Farrell's 10-week challenge for years on the Ticket. If you still haven't joined us for this amazing challenge, what are you waiting for? You could be our next $1,000 winner like Derek, who just lost 30 pounds, 23 inches, and 8% body fat. Derek changed his life in the 10-week challenge, and so can you. Farrell's combines kickboxing, strength training, and nutrition coaching to get you the results you have been waiting for. Join us July 12th for the Summer 10-Week Challenge. Go to fxblincoln.com to enroll today.
Is your child 7 to 8 years old and wanting to get involved in competitive baseball or softball? The Nebraska Dominators have been active in the youth sports community since 1994 and are currently holding tryouts for their 7U and 8U baseball and softball teams. Visit the Nebraska Dominators Facebook page for more info today and provide your player the path to a successful and enjoyable youth sports experience with the help of the Nebraska Dominators. When you were a kid, clubs were cool. Robotics club and space club and stuff like that. But what do adults get? Book clubs and quilting clubs? Nah, forget that. How about margarita clubs and old-fashioned clubs? Get to Upside Bar and Lounge for the best clubs in town. Try all 10 varieties of Upside margaritas or old-fashions and take home a free souvenir glass. Grab the whole crew and pair it with taco night on Mondays or whiskey Wednesdays. Upside Bar and Lounge at 29th and Pine Lake.
People always ask me, hey, Livy, what fuels you? Passion, competition, the pursuit of greatness? None of those things. Raising Cane's is the only fuel I need. Their cooked-to-order chicken fingers always fills my tank, and the crinkle-cut fries and Texas toast are the perfect top-off for the perfect road trip. So when I'm running on fumes, I always refuel at Raising Cane's. But turns out, not everything's fueled by Cane's. Guess the old girl prefers her sauce unleaded. Raising Cane's chicken fingers. One love.
93.7 The Ticket. Fox KFXL weather. Sponsored by John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
We are going to be dealing with the heat here over the next several days. Looks like we'll see plenty of sunshine for our Friday, all the way up to 94 for a high temperature with a light southeast wind. Tonight, only dropping down to 71 for a low. Sunny and 96 tomorrow before a chance of thunderstorms on Sunday and a high of 95. I'm meteorologist Aaron Downer for 93.7 The Ticket and ticketfm.com.
John Henry's has a brand new membership club to protect your entire home in one program. With a VIP and a deluxe option, we will help you find the plan that best fits your needs. Receive discounts on services and equipment, priority service, complimentary inspections, and so much more. Protect your home's plumbing, heating, cooling, and electrical systems all in one membership. Call John Henry's to learn more.
435-5555. John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, and Air.
And electrical.
It's never too late to start protecting your company's data from cyber attacks. Your customers put their trust in you to keep their information safe from online threats. Don't let them down. Partner with Hamilton Business Technologies to get real-time threat monitoring, advanced security protocols, and experts who monitor it all for you. We care about the success of your business and the communities you serve. Hamilton Business Technologies. Real people, real technology solutions. Connect with us at hamiltonisbusiness.com.
The weekend is here and you and the boys need a place to hang out after your day on the golf course. Lucky for you, that place exists at Liquid Assets Sports Bar and Grill in South Lincoln. The 19th hole at the course is great, but it doesn't have 30 TVs showing all sports with 23 beers on tap. You can enjoy all of that at Liquid Assets, as well as delicious smash burgers, wings, and much more. Don't end your hangout after the golf round ends. Get to Liquid Assets Sports Bar and Grill at 2755 Jamie Lane. Don't wait for Lincoln's fireworks stands to open up. Get the good stuff at Roca Crazy Cracker in downtown Roca. Stop in from June 25th through July 4th for the hot spot for rockets and more this Independence Day. Open 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. every day. It's Roca Crazy Cracker Fireworks in downtown Roca.
Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits is your place in North Lincoln to go for all your needs in wine, spirits, and beer. They also have a large variety of cigars in their walk-in humidor, and they have a top-notch walk-in temperature-controlled high-end wine room. Plus, you can enjoy free samples from their tasting bar. There's only one place to go for all your needs for spirits and cigars. That's Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits on North 27th Street in Lincoln.
With UBT, you've got total control over your money. Like Doug, who runs his game day tailgate like a well-oiled machine.
I got burgers, brats, chicken, dogs, plus all the fixins. And with the UBT Go app, I can track my food spending from anywhere.
Pro move.
They don't call me Grill Sergeant for nothing.
No matter your goals, UBT helps you feel good about reaching them. Union Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet, KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket. This is 93.7 The Ticket.
Look at me, sure. Look at me, sure. I'm the captain now.
Three-time national champion Vershan Jackson.
Touchdown. Vershan Jackson, number 34, gets the touchdown.
Husker Hall of Famer Terrell Farley.
Defending Terrell Farley, who last week in his first start was a holy terror, number 43.
And Jake Bockoven. Coming at you live from the heart of Lincoln, America. On air and online at theticketfm.com. Powered by Bauer.
All right, 3.7 The Ticket Captain Show. Powered
by
Bauer.
Infrastructure.
Bauer.
Underground.
Marine Excavated. Fastest 2 hours in radio. I think we are going to hour 2. Terrell Farley trying to get himself together. The little acorn is going bananas. It must be the milk dud. Is it the Hershey's Kiss Head? What is it?
I seen Coach Brown earlier. Oh boy, he was here.
He was?
Yeah, he looks like the player and you look like the coach now. He looked like
He said you look like he ain't in shape, bro. You're looking at him from the outside court because he cut all that gray hair off. But trust me, homeboy can't run. I bet he couldn't run a 10-yard blast and go just.
Bet you he can beat you in running right now.
I bet he can too.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I'm not going to go against you on that one. He might be able to do more than just beat me in all kind of stuff right now. Anybody could beat me. We flipped somebody, huh?
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Exciting news for those of us that enjoy some Georgia football. Nebraska was able to flip Nayland Scott, 3 or 4-star wide receiver, depending on the scouting service that you look at, from Powder Springs, Georgia, was committed to Arizona State. Of course, Arizona State had a very successful year. So that's somebody to try to sway away. And this guy's got a lot of offers. I mean, you look at, you never know if these are committable, but at least on the table here, like I said, Arizona State is who you flipped him from, but Auburn, Florida, Georgia, Kansas State, Louisville, Miami, Michigan, South Carolina, Tennessee, Texas A&M. So some pretty good offers out there for Nebraska getting a new wide receiver. Of course, Takil Shorts, the new Nebraska wide receiver coach, the lead recruiter on this current commit.
Sounds good. I mean, you just up your winning percent 10% more now that you have, you got another Georgia guy. You keep getting Georgia guys, you might get your winning percent higher up there.
Yeah, that Cole corn dog experiment didn't work out too well. Maybe the high school ranks.
Yeah, the high school ranks. We're not talking about players that transfer. Those guys are, they weren't from Georgia anyway. They was from Maryland and other places.
MJ Sherman was all right, but the other
he was from Marietta. He's the same place as Powder Springs. That's in Marietta right there.
Yeah, so this is where Nayland Scott is.
Georgia offered him too. Georgia offered this kid. That's pretty dope. That's pretty. Florida offer. Wow.
I mean, the thing
Indiana,
I seen
Miami.
lately, the last couple of days, I seen so many kids flip their commitments. I mean, every time you go on X, somebody's flipping from school to school. Oh, I don't like this. I'm going to Florida. I'm going to Auburn. I'm going to Alabama. I'm going to Georgia. I'm going to Oregon. I'm going to Penn State. I'm going to BYU. So, these kids they are the most confused kids I have ever seen in my life when it comes to football.
What was it that he saw in Arizona State that made him commit to Arizona State? And what was it that he saw in us that made him decommit from Arizona State?
Well, you see the program that was in the that played in the college football playoffs last year.
Didn't matter to him.
That's a commitment though. But then you take a chance and you come to Nebraska and you see the way Matt Rule is trying to build his program. He's building it. Like I said,
you secretly became a big time Matt Rule fan.
I'm not. I wouldn't say
man. That's all right.
I wouldn't say a fan.
What would you call it? Yeah. That's what it is.
But
that's what it is. Exactly
Matt Rule is still in a learning phase to me, also. So when I say a learning phase, he has to learn the Big Ten, and you have to get Big Ten ready, and you have to get big time players. That's size wise too, and you have to get the athletes that can compete and be able to take this punishment day in and day out.
Yeah, but he was committed to Arizona State April 28th. What happened between April, May, June, July? Not even July, June. What happened in 2 months that we got him to come on home?
Well, a few things. One, that he went to visit just 2 days after his commitment, he went to go visit Wisconsin. So he didn't shut the visits down. Then he came to visit Nebraska June 20th, and all of a sudden he kind of liked Nebraska. So today,
was he one of them cow guys? Them bulls?
Yeah, maybe it was one of those guys. Maybe
that bull.
Maybe it was the bull.
Hey, I tell you, got to become all things to all men, man. Rule understanding what he's figuring out, like you said, what it takes to get these guys to sign and commit. They want to commit to more than just the school. They want to commit to the coach too, because this is who's going to be their father for the next 5 years. Let me say that one more time. Matt Rule's about to be your father for the next 5 years. Okay? So, yeah, I do what you got to do to get what we need so we can be good again.
Yeah.
That's all. Make Nebraska great again.
Good again.
Great again.
Don't use that slogan.
Why?
Just make Nebraska. Just make the playoffs. That's
make
it.
Nebraska phenomenal again.
Yeah.
Wait. Make Nebraska undefeated again.
Yeah.
Make Nebraska national champions again.
Yeah.
Ah! Make Nebraska not fumble again.
Yeah.
Like that.
If I die, I die.
Yeah. Hey. Make Nebraska tackle the football again.
Yeah.
Where's yours?
Make Nebraska great again.
You just said.
I know. I'm just playing with you.
Yo, that's real. I don't know if you be serious or playing. Either way.
I was playing with y'all now.
starting to wonder about you for a minute here, sir. But anyway, we want to see Nebraska turn the corner. I know I do. I would love to see Nebraska turn the corner, and I think this is the beginning of them turning the corner. It helps with turning the corner, getting to Nayland Scott, who everybody and their mom wanted, except for Ohio State. Everybody wanted this kid. I think this kid is phenomenal. Hopefully, though, he's not going on recruiting trips. Is he?
I don't know.
You think he's recruiting? Like if he committed to us, I don't think he's going on recruiting trips.
Well, if you take another one closer to home, somewhere like Tennessee, you never know what he could do.
Why would he do that?
Because he was in Arizona, way out there from Georgia. He cut it in half now to Nebraska.
Can't you play players now?
Yeah, I mean,
you can play high school players, right?
College,
high school.
If the state allows it, some states have to. Most states do, and most states don't.
Okay, but how do you get a kid like this who's got maybe a what if he goes out and he grows 2 inches and goes for 2,000 yards receiving?
It might be the Dylan Riel effect, you know. I mean, some kids want to play with him. I mean, he's been doing a great job hosting these kids. Came out with a birthday cake for some guy singing it last week. He doing a lot. He's like the
recruiting.
Yeah, he's doing it. He's the ambassador of Nebraska.
But he's got to be. He got to go get. Listen, 5 stars know how to talk to other 5 stars. They don't know how to talk to 1-stars unless they're playing with them.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna go and recruit a 1-star.
Well, I kind of don't want him to have all that pressure. I think it's too much for him. Dylan, I just think they're putting too much on his plate right now.
By him going and having to recruit?
No, I mean, just all the things he does. I mean, you got to have
What
somebody.
else is he gonna do? They don't go to school no more.
But I'm just saying, you got to have other guys out there too. That's it. Like besides Emmett, Emmett's doing it a lot too. But you got to have like the defensive linemen, the linebackers, the DBs. It's got. I mean, Dylan ain't gonna be able to win these games by itself. It's gonna take. It's gonna take that defense. They're gonna be in a situation where they need to make a stop. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, like, I never seen us put all the pressure on Tommy like that because we had because we was already a made team. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you got to think though, when Tommy came in, we had all the pieces except for a quarterback.
Yeah.
So, and that was the most important piece to the puzzle. It was a little bit different time. Whereas now, you don't have pieces to the puzzle like that. They have to go recruit. Dylan has to go help recruit. There's no way they're going to get it done without him. You have to. Terrell, and I know this to be fact, okay? All the years that we had recruits, I got a lot of recruits in my time. I can tell you who was coming, who wasn't going to come based on what happened during their recruiting trip. Based on when we got all the recruits together and got all the pizza together. That didn't happen when you got here. That happened well before I got here. Now, we took it to a different level, but when you get all the recruits together and we all get together, what are we doing?
Having a good time.
And
having a good time.
And
having a good time.
No, we're actually looking at this potential guy that's getting ready
Sizing him up.
Yeah, that's going to become one of our brothers. And we're trying to figure out, like Julius Jackson. Let me tell you a quick story. I never thought Julius Jackson was going to come to Nebraska. Not in a million years.
I was like, where did we get this guy from?
Listen to me. Julius Jackson, when we did our little powwow.
Yeah.
He must have got talked about for 2 hours straight. Yeah, the tightest pants.
Oh, yeah.
You know how Julius,
bro.
Bro.
With the shirt.
Yeah, you know how he roll. Listen, man, we tore him up for 2 hours.
And he still came.
He still came. That's when I knew commitment was different because we called him everything but a child of God, and he still came. He still said, I want to be a Husker that bad. Why? I think it's the same thing for you because we were winning. He's from Texas.
Yeah.
When we were winning, he could have went to Texas A&M. All he does is school.
I'll tell you that story later about Julius and one night.
I don't want to hear it.
All right.
Don't be trying to don't tank my mind about my buddy Julius.
No, it's a good one.
You can't say it on the radio. It must not be that good.
Nah.
Not
Cost
good.
me 20 days.
You was all in all kinds of trouble then.
Yeah, it was 20. It cost me what?
How did you just keep playing even though you was in all this trouble?
I ran stadium stairs. I did it in the summer.
So nobody knew you were in that type of trouble.
I wasn't in trouble. I mean, it was
trouble.
It was more than just me. It was 18 of us.
Well, we heard about the fight. Is that what I'm saying? You talking about the fight? That's what I'm saying. Why come I'm just now hearing about this fight 30 years later? How come I didn't know about the fight? That's Bob, and I am Scoop Jackson back then.
Oh yeah,
I didn't know about this fight. How come I didn't know?
I don't know.
I do remember seeing y'all run the stadium steps, but I thought it was because maybe you was late or something.
Yeah, late in the summer, huh?
I mean, who knows what you got going on, Terrell? You know, you're a different breed. I tried to keep you in order, but everybody can't. It's okay. Look at it. Look, we back together now. By the way, my brother sent a picture of me and you. And I wanted to jump through the phone and choke my brother out if I could have choked him.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so messed up.
What picture was this?
It's so messed up.
Another
yeah, but it's worse.
Tail tuck.
Yeah, tail tuck. But it looks so bad.
Yeah, I should have called
the police.
I
was like, dude.
I should have called the police on you that day.
What are you talking about?
Matter of fact,
they make it look worse than
the officer at the stadium should have got you during the game for that.
It looks bad.
What was that? What is that?
Oh, God. Terrell, would you score? What game was that?
Was it Oklahoma State?
I think it was Oklahoma State. One of those games, Terrell did something. I I'm a cheerleader. Right?
Yeah.
I'm the biggest cheer. When I'm not playing, I'm not sitting over there eating bonbons and sneaking hot dogs and drinking lemonade. I'm watching my guys. I'm yelling, pass, ball, get him. Terrell did something spectacular. Of course, that's my boy. I went crazy. I went crazy on the sideline waiting for him to come. Because we, don't go off the sideline and go celebrate. Wait till we get back. Then we celebrate it on the sideline, right?
Yeah.
That's how we were told to do it.
Golden rule.
Yes. You do something phenomenal. Don't go grandstanding for everybody to see you. Come grandstand with your brothers that helped you do it. That's how we work. So on his way back from doing his deal, I was excited. He was excited. What did we do? Smack people on the butt. That was the deal.
Sure.
I don't know how the picture got distorted.
AI.
I mean,
they didn't have AI back then.
For my brother to send it to me, of all people, I'm like, I'm thinking it was out. It's out there, right?
Yeah.
No, my brother found it. He trolled and found it and put it out there.
Paused it, huh?
Yeah, paused the whole set. If you see it, you'd be like, "Oh no, VJ." Let's see if I can show it to you.
Worse than just a smack on the butt, or what?
Oh yeah, Bob, it's harassment.
Is there a squeeze? Is that what you're saying?
I don't know what you would call it. What is it? What would we call it? I don't recall doing it. Now I know I did it because it's on tape.
Yeah, that's right.
Right? I know I did it. It was on tape.
Yeah.
But even on tape, it didn't look like that in fast motion. It just looked like, a guy made a play. Hey, good job.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Well,
slow it down.
It looked bad. See if I can find this real quick so you can really get a good laugh. Man, I can't believe I said my brother, of all people to send me something like this, my own twin brother, who I thought loved me, sends me a picture of me just in a bad position. Did you find it, Terrell?
Oh no, I know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah.
All right, Bach, I'll show it to you off here. All right. I don't want to.
Yeah, ruin your day, Bach.
I don't want to ruin my day, Bach. It's
already ruined.
It's not ruined. They'll ruin you though. They'll show a picture and do some stuff of today that happened 30 years ago and try to be like that's who you are.
Yeah,
that's not who I am.
Yeah, I'm not the same Terrell Farley I was in college.
Thank you, Terrell.
I'm a brand new one.
New man.
Yeah. I wish I can go back to college that day.
You wish you could have the knowledge you had now and go back, huh?
Yeah.
Did y'all see, and I got to say this, NFL kicker Justin Tucker suspended for 10 weeks violating the league's personal conduct policy?
Yeah.
Huh? Playing 13 seasons. You didn't see that?
Yeah, it's not a great look for one of the best kickers of all time.
But just think about this for a second. He doesn't have a club. Not with a team. So do you understand that he can serve out his suspension and not have a team and it still count?
Who's that?
Justin Tucker. The kicker.
He could.
Oh, man. I don't even want to get into this.
Did they release him?
You get back. Yeah, he got released. But
yeah,
if you want to go look at it.
I already know what he did.
Yeah, he pulled a craft.
No.
He was crafted.
Yeah.
Deshaun Watson.
Deshaun Watson. He should have got a year just like him. Make everything you gave Deshaun a year. Give him a year.
Yeah, but Deshaun got a year and then got $400 million or 100 and something million. Give me that year.
They cut him too, didn't they, Bob?
Tucker?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, anyway, I just thought that was kind of ironic that the kicker, be careful, young athletes. I can't say this enough. Parents of athletes, be careful of the friends that you keep around you, the company you keep, because sometimes it's the company that you keep that gets you into a heap of problems. So you really got to pay attention to that. What we got on the text line, Bob?
Let's see if we go to the text line. Augie says there's a difference between slapping and fondling, VJ.
Oh, my God.
Gus Mohawk says, I like the recruiting tactics of Matt Rule, but it's crazy to hear how many recruits Coach Osborne recruited days before and after his championship games. I heard Jay Foreman talking about it How many can you think of offhand did he visit before and after the championship game?
I mean, I'd imagine tons. I wouldn't know exactly who.
Well, that's Terrell's story, right?
He came to see you right after the bowl game?
Yeah. Right after.
Well, he came to Georgia?
Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
Well, I guess he's already close. So.
Yeah, he was close. The guy from the game outlet store, it was a hat store, the game, where they get the hats from. He brought him in town. He was probably there a good 45 minutes to an hour. This was the next day.
Day after the championship game.
Day after the championship.
94?
Yeah.
He was in Independence.
No, he was in Georgia. I was in Georgia. I was on vacation.
Oh,
yeah. I was
huge.
home. I was home visiting. So he came the next day.
What do you think he saw on film that made him say this dude can help him?
Well, first of all, Coach Samuel seen the film. I mean, he took
He
it
did say that, didn't
and
he?
he ran down the hall and gave it to McBride, and they looked at it and they was like, "Go get him." And they sent Coach Gill. And because I
what did he say? What's up? What's up, T. Farley? What's up, 4-3?
At first, I wasn't getting the kind of scholarships I wanted. You know, it kind of made me feel like I went to junior college for nothing because I was getting the same old scholarships. You know, Fort Valley State, things like that. Yeah, he's a good one, ain't he, Bob?
Yeah, that's good.
But but then you know at first when I first stopped after my sophomore year, we finished the season. It was a dead period where too many colleges didn't. Then I got a phone call one day from my coach to come in his office. Bob O'Mara, he's my head coach, and he said, "Where you want to go to college at?" And I was like, "Wherever I could go." He said, "I don't know what happened, but I probably just got over 30 phone calls about you." And he said, "You probably could go anywhere you want to go." And first it was Texas A&M, Arizona, Cincinnati, a lot, you know, with the writing the postcards every week. And then I got that phone call one day. And I actually hung up on Coach Osborne because me and the guy, we had a payphone in our dorm.
You didn't think it was him?
Yeah, we played a lot of tricks on people on the payphone. Like we would call and say we such and such Bill Snyder from K-State or such and such from Kansas.
Oh, you would specifically do those tricks.
Yeah, we was doing those tricks. So somebody was like, "Hey man, Coach Osborne, Terrell Osborne on the phone for you." And I picked it up, hello, and click. Stop playing with me. So and then he called right back. And I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, Coach." And he was like, Yeah. He said, "Well, we really like you and we want to offer you a scholarship. And there'll be a coach there this weekend, later on in the week to see you." And it was Coach Gill. Turner Gill came. And
did you call your dad?
When?
After you got the offer. What did you do? You remember?
I committed the same day.
Well, I know you committed on the spot.
Yeah, I committed on the spot without a visit because I wanted to play with the big boys. I mean, that was my dream for football because I always have been this tweener type of guy. Like I played like defensive line linebacker in high school, and I ran kickoff returns back. But I knew that my running back days was over, and you know, for me to
maybe, but you know, now that I think about it, maybe that's what made you great was because you was such a good running back that at linebacker you knew where they was going anyway. Right?
Yeah, I mean that's why it was hard for I remember one game I'm running after the running back, and he stopped Bach, I stopped. He start back up, I start back up. And he was trying to put a move on me, but I think my instincts was just too good that I led him to I made him go straight to the sideline. Like we was playing like a little in and out game. But, like once that recruiting part, like me, man, I was just so happy to get that call from, a team that was playing in the national championship. And I was scared watching the game because I was like, oh my God, I hope Miami don't win this game, and when we won, and then we won next year after that. And that what made it so special because to come in your first year and be an impact player and to have so many good friends. I mean, Nebraska, we was a cool team. I mean, we had our ups and downs, but couldn't nothing break that team, man.
Dang.
What?
At all, I got some info.
Yeah?
Yeah, but I ain't going to tell you till next segment. Bro.
All right. 93.7 The Ticket. We'll be right back.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Cobble Chevrolet GMC, and the hail sale has been a huge success, but is winding down. We still though have several units with huge discounts. Plus, we have brand new Sierras, $14,000 off list, or starting at $37,105, or 0.9% APR on select new models. Yes, you heard right. $14,000 off or 0.9% APR on new Sierras starting at $37,105. So please check us out at cobblecars.com. All deals with roof credit, stock number G289358.
It's never too late to start protecting your company's data from cyber attacks. Your customers put their trust in you to keep their information safe from online threats. Don't let them down. Partner with Hamilton Business Technologies to get real-time threat monitoring, advanced security protocols, and experts who monitor it all for you. We care about the success of your business and the communities you serve. Hamilton Business Technologies. Real people, real technology solutions. Connect with us at hamiltonisbusiness.com.
Attention baseball and softball players. The Nebraska Dominators are looking to add players to their baseball and softball teams for the 2026 season. Tryouts are happening now for all age groups, ranging from 7 years old to 14 and under for baseball and 7 years old to 18 and under for softball. Visit the Nebraska Dominators Facebook page for more information today. Don't wait for Lincoln's fireworks stands to open up. Get the good stuff at Roca Crazy Cracker in downtown Roca. Stop in from June 25th through July 4th for the hot spot for rockets and more this Independence Day. Open 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. every day. It's Roca Crazy Cracker Fireworks in downtown Roca.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait, apply now.
Are you looking for a place to relax and unwind after a long week? Grotto Bar and Lounge is the perfect spot to enjoy a full menu and in-house DJs on Friday and Saturday nights. If you're wanting to start your Saturday or Sunday off the right way, stop by for brunch starting at 9 a.m. Don't forget, Grotto offers a full catering service as well for those graduation parties, birthday celebrations, and weekend family get-togethers. Give Grotto Bar and Lounge a call today at 402-261-3019 or visit them in person at 70th and A in the Clock Tower Shopping Center.
Hey guys, you have heard about the Farrell's 10-week challenge for years on the ticket. If you still haven't joined us for this amazing challenge, what are you waiting for? You could be our next $1,000 winner like Derek, who just lost 30 pounds, 23 inches, and 8% body fat. Derek changed his life in the 10-week challenge, and so can you. Farrell's combines kickboxing, strength training, and nutrition coaching to get you the results you have been waiting for. Join us July 12th for the Summer 10-Week Challenge. Go to fxblincoln.com to enroll today.
In every office, there's two types of people. There are those who bring in bagels and those who eat the bagels that someone else brought in. Everybody likes the first person. Be that first person. Weekday mornings at 7:30, you have a chance to win a business box of bagels from Bagels & Joe. All you have to do is shut up, Sipple. 2 questions for you, 2 for Sip. Win, and the bagels are yours. Lose, well, you don't want to lose.
You lost Monday, you lost Wednesday, you're a loser.
Shut up, Sipple. Weekday mornings at 7:30, brought to you by Bagels & Joe.
John Henry's has a brand new membership club to protect your entire home in one program. With a VIP and a deluxe option, we will help you find the plan that best fits your needs. Receive discounts on services and equipment, priority service, complimentary inspections, and so much more. Protect your home's plumbing, heating, cooling, and electrical systems all in one membership. Call John Henry's to learn more.
435-5555. John Henry's Plumbing, Heating and Air.
And electrical.
The weekend is here and you and the boys need a place to hang out after your day on the golf course. Lucky for you, that place exists at Liquid Assets Sports Bar and Grill in South Lincoln. The 19th hole at the course is great, but it doesn't have 30 TVs showing all sports with 23 beers on tap. You can enjoy all of that at Liquid Assets, as well as delicious smash burgers, wings, and much more. Don't end your hangout after the golf round ends. Get to Liquid Assets Sports Bar and Grill at 2755 Jamie Lane.
Wall to Wall Wine and Spirits is your place in North Lincoln to go for all your needs in wine, spirits, and beer. They also have a large variety of cigars in their walk-in humidor, and they have a top-notch walk-in temperature-controlled high-end wine room. Plus, you can enjoy free samples from their tasting bar. There's only one place to go for all your needs for spirits and cigars. That's Wall to Wall Wine and Spirits on North 27th Street in Lincoln.
Back with Vershan Jackson, powered by Bauer, on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Yeah. Get it.
Sound a little louder, don't it?
Yeah.
Bach waited almost the last few segments to really give us the juice.
Yeah. It wasn't like this earlier. Get it together, Bob. Need you Monday to get on point.
I can turn this up all
No. Don't do that, Terrell. Because in the car, Terrell, it's about how you sound in the car, right? And in the car, if I've got the volume on 10 and you're up too loud, I can barely hear Bach, but I can hear you. And then I turn you down, turn Bach up. Turn you down, turn Bach up. Don't do that. Okay?
Coming from the loudest person in the room, huh?
I am not loud anymore.
Oh.
I am really humble.
I like how the music's just what?
Everything.
The music said what?
Yeah.
Yeah, said what?
That's a lie. Hey, man, we need to get a that's a lie button.
Yeah, we should have a that's a lie button.
That's a lie.
You just got to hit that's a lie. Come down and get your shirts, by the way.
Terrell Farley is furious.
That's the only button I got. I like that one.
Are you furious?
No.
Not right now.
Not right
That's
now.
a good one when he's worked up to hit.
Yeah. Angry Bird Day.
Is that what that is?
What?
Come on. Let's go. You had some other interesting things, Terrell. I don't want to take your stuff now. I will. Unless you want me to jack you. Come on.
Go ahead.
All right. This is just because I wanted to get your take on this. The Georgia linebackers, Georgia, right? University of Georgia. 4-star. I want you to over this running back I'm in. When we talked earlier, Jay Lamar commits to Georgia football over Clemson and Miami. Do you know? Have you had a chance to look at this guy?
I just glimpsed at him on X earlier.
Well, you get a chance to take a look at him. Okay. And then
I seen the size.
And here's what but here's what I want you to do. Take a look at him and then base all the other running backs that you see off of the tape you saw on him. Okay? Do that for me. Because you will see what a potential game-breaking running back looks like. Because that's all you can go off of.
Georgia loved those big, muscular running backs. You know, you could talk about Evander Holyfield's son that was there that time, and all the other ones they have.
And okay, so here we're gonna talk about this too now. So, because we didn't get a chance to do it, did you guys see Canelo push Crawford? You guys see that? You know the fight's gonna happen September 23rd. We had him here.
Yeah.
Did you guys not listen? We had him right on the show.
Yeah, but we didn't see the push.
That's why I asked you to see the push. Maybe I'm just such a big time Terrence Bud Crawford fan that I watch everything. Listen, he pushed him to stare it down.
Yeah.
Now, at first, I was like, "Is this staged?"
That's usually the professional wrestling.
I thought it
element
might have
of
been
boxing.
staged
Yeah,
a little bit.
Yeah, seems like
Right? But then when I heard what Bud said later, I said to myself, he is going to get the brakes beat off of him. Bud is really, really angry. Now, you guys aren't fighters. You guys fight boxing fans? Or would you watch the fight?
Yeah, I'd watch the fight. I like historic boxing, but yeah.
Do you have Netflix?
Mm-hmm.
Terrell, you got Netflix?
You know I do.
Okay, so
I got it when it's so high now. It's like $20 now.
20?
Yeah, it used to be like $9.99.
Depends on how many ads you want. If you're fine with ads, you still can pay that price.
Oh no, I don't do ads.
Yeah.
No, I don't do that.
$20 for no ads. Basically.
Yeah, I just want to watch the movie.
$20 is no ads?
Yeah. something.
I was
like
getting
that.
ready to
I
say
don't know
because
what
I
it
still
is.
pay $6.99.
Yeah, I think you just.
Well, you got ads then.
Well, just in case you didn't know, if you got Netflix, guess what you can do? Watch the fight.
Yeah.
Free of charge. Well, $6.99 subscription. Listen, you know how long I've been paying? I'm so upset right now. You know how long I've been paying for fights? Like pay-per-view fight.
Oh, expensive. Yeah.
Dude, 30 years. And I mean, it seemed like it was $80 back 30 years ago.
Yeah.
It's still 80 today. And the majority of those fights that I paid for, they always ended not the way it was never really, really good fight. Now, in this situation, where's Netflix? Well, y'all ain't gonna know this, but I'm gonna ask you anyway. What's the most watched fight in the history?
Mike Tyson, Buster Douglas. Mike Tyson of Holyfield.
You got one part of it right.
Mike Tyson, Jake Paul.
Whoa! Mike Tyson, Jake Paul.
For a stage fight.
For a stage fight, more eyeballs was on a stage fight than on a real one.
Because it wasn't for Jake Paul, it was for Mike.
It was buffering half the time too.
Yeah, I mean they want to see Mike Tyson, but Mike Tyson held back and bit his gloves, looking like a wild man, and that's how it went.
Okay, so if we really want to get it, it would be Mayweather, of course. Okay, Mayweather, Pacquiao.
Oh yeah, that was a big fight.
Okay, number 2, Mayweather, Conor McGregor. When you talk about pay-per-view box, that Mayweather, Oscar De La Hoya. You want another one? Mayweather, Canelo Alvarez.
Common theme here.
Let me see the full. He got a total of 15 million pay-per-view buys.
That's why they call him Floyd Money Man Mayweather.
Hold on. But the most watched fight was Mike Tyson, but you know why? Because it was there and it was doing what, Bach? What'd you say it was doing? Dude, that was the worst. I fell asleep on the fight because it was buffering. So here's what I'm gonna tell you. Let's just say that this fight does 20% more. Is it gonna buffer? Because I want my money back. I want my money back if it buffers.
Your $7.
I want my money back since the inception of me getting Netflix. Because they sold me a dream.
Well, you have the $6.99 version, so you might buffer,
No, the $6.99 is for commercials.
Yeah.
Not for buffering.
Yeah, I think only the $20 plan gets the fight. You $6.99.
Hopefully they did learn from the first go round though. Whatever, and I don't know too much about that part of the technology, but hopefully they figured that out. Because that really put a damper on things.
All right. I gotta go. So think about this for Mike Tyson versus Roy Jones Jr.
That was an exhibit, wasn't it? Yeah.
Exhibition.
Yeah.
It's top 10 pay-per-view buys, pay-per-view revenue. $80 million, 1.6 million buys. Mayweather, Miguel Cotto did 94 million. Evander Holyfield, Mike Tyson 2 did 100 million. Gervonta Davis, Ryan Garcia did 102 million. Lennox Lewis, Mike Tyson, 106. Here's where it gets crazy. Between Oscar De La Hoya and Canelo Alvarez, it was 136 and 150. Conor McGregor, Manny Pacquiao, how much you think they made off of pay-per-view revenue?
$100 million.
$410 million. That's crazy. But that's what I'm telling you about. And Floyd Mayweather and Conor McGregor, who was the promoter? Do you know?
Don King.
No, Dana White, man.
Yeah.
Guess who's the promoter on this fight?
The
Dana White.
Yeah, and another guy. The Prince of Arabian guy or something.
He ain't the promoter per se. I'm saying this guy, he's promoter, but he's not the guy who's bringing the, he's like, what do you call it? What do you call that stuff when you bring the news? You bring
broadcast.
Well, Dana White is the The promoter.
Promoter,
Yeah. He Al Shiki is not over here promoting the deal.
He's putting the money up.
There you go. He's the money person.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's the bucks behind everything.
Mm-hmm.
And I got to get to Crawford because I want to ask this question. Because it's Canelo stands to make $150 million. Crawford 50. That ain't a good split, is it?
Not really.
But they say if there's a knockout bonus clause, they won't say what it is, but some little birdie said $10 to $20 million. If somebody gets if Bud knocks him out or he knocks Bud out, $10 or $20 million. That's a good that give me an incentive to knock you out, Buck. Black shirt.
It's just interesting to me too, because I wonder how the Arrow Spence money was divvied out as well, because usually in boxing it's that undefeated streak that's so important, right? And so, I know Crawford's moving up a couple weight classes, but yeah, it's just weird to see that split so heavily toward Canelo Alvarez, which I know he's made his name over the years, but
because I think because Bud wants to fight more than anything. And, Canelo is like, he wanted to challenge Canelo. I mean, I know Bud's a champion, but it's different weight classes too, though.
What, are you getting ready to go bad on who you like?
I like Bud.
Oh, I'm making sure now. Who you like?
Well, we're all going to cheer for Bud. I'm not an expert on who could win that one, but I'd like Bud. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hasn't lost. Never lost.
Bring Floyd Mayweather out of retirement and knock him down. That's what I want to see.
Well, I want to put a little birdie in here. How's this sound? Celebrity boxing. Celebrity boxing at Memorial Stadium. Headliner. Bud Terrence Crawford versus the Money Team. You like that?
Yeah, I'd like that.
90-something thousand people. We can meet. We can have some former Huskers on the undercard.
Me against you?
Nah.
Yeah, you won't be able to walk straight again.
Yeah, we're not doing that. It's me against some other people, not you.
Why not?
Because I don't want to beat you up.
You're in the same weight class now.
Yeah, we're same weight class. I don't want to beat you up though.
Yeah, we heavyweights.
I'm like Terrence Crawford.
We heavyweights.
You know the difference? They call Mamba mentality, Bud mentality.
I'm like George Foreman, haymakers.
Yeah, you like George Foreman.
Yeah.
Old.
Yes.
With a big ball head.
I'm going to stand up doing every round on you.
93.7 The Tick. We'll be right back.
Saturday. Eagle Raceway is open for a full season of dirt track racing action every Saturday night. Don't miss the epic battles on the high banks of Eagle Raceway each Saturday between the Nebraska Septic Sprint Cars, Nebraska Lottery Modifieds, Avid Realty Sport Mods, Valentino's Hobby Stocks, and A1 Iron Stock Cars. Let's go racing. Eagle Raceway, just 10 miles east of Lincoln on O Street. Check out the full schedule at eagleraceway.com.
People always ask me, hey, Livy, what fuels you? Passion, competition, the pursuit of greatness, none of those things. Raising Cane's is the only fuel I need. Their cooked-to-order chicken fingers always fills my tank, and the crinkle-cut fries and Texas toast are the perfect top-off for the perfect road trip. So when I'm running on fumes, I always refuel at Raising Cane's. But turns out, not everything's fueled by Cane's. Guess the old girl prefers her sauce unleaded. Raising Cane's chicken fingers. One love.
Are you looking to upgrade or improve the garage door on your home? This is Cameron Hall of Doors Plus. At Doors Plus, we guarantee to offer a wide selection of options from 5 leading garage door manufacturers as we deliver a free estimate, exact measurements, and rapid installation with a 3 to 5 week time frame. When you choose Doors Plus for your residential garage door needs, you'll work with our experienced technicians and be ensured that your new door seamlessly complements your home. Give us a call at 402-590-5800 or visit us online at doorsplusllc.com. Doors Plus, garage doors, and more.
John Henry's has a brand new membership club to protect your entire home in one program. With a VIP and a deluxe option, we will help you find the plan that best fits your needs. Receive discounts on services and equipment, priority service, complimentary inspections, and so much more. Protect your home's plumbing, heating, cooling, and electrical systems all in one membership. Call John Henry's to learn more.
435-5555. John Henry's Plumbing, Heating and Air.
And electrical.
Your Nebraska Lottery announces the 2025 NASCAR Powerball Playoff. And it's a great way to get on track for a chance to win $1,000. From May 27th to June 23rd, buy $2 of Powerball, enter the voucher number online, and you could be one of 20 winners of $1,000 and a chance to win a VIP trip to the NASCAR Championship weekend at Phoenix Raceway. Roar into any Nebraska Lottery retailer and buy $2 of Powerball today. Powerball top prize odds 1 in 292 million.
The weekend is here, and you and the boys need a place to hang out after your day on the golf course. Lucky for you, that place exists at Liquid Assets Sports Bar and Grill in South Lincoln. The 19th hole at the course is great, but it doesn't have 30 TVs showing all sports with 23 beers on tap. You can enjoy all of that at Liquid Assets, as well as delicious smash burgers, wings, and much more. Don't end your hangout after the golf round ends. Get to Liquid Assets Sports Bar and Grill at 2755 Jamie Lane.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
We are going to be dealing with the heat here over the next several days. Looks like we'll see plenty of sunshine for our Friday, all the way up to 94 for a high temperature with a light southeast wind. Tonight, only dropping down to 71 for a low. Sunny and 96 tomorrow before a chance of thunderstorms on Sunday and a high of 95. I'm meteorologist Aaron Downer for 93.7 The Ticket and ticketfm.com.
With UBT, you've got total control over your money. Like Doug, who runs his game day tailgate like a well-oiled machine.
I got burgers, brats, chicken, dogs, plus all the fixins. And with the UBT Go app, I can track my food spending from anywhere.
Pro move.
They don't call me Grill Sergeant for nothing.
No matter your goals, UBT helps you feel good about reaching them. Union Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
Play ball! Pitch the perfect idea for a family outing or date night with tickets to the next Salt Dogs game. Nothing says summer fun like an action-packed evening at Haymarket Park. Come root for the home team with a hot dog and a cold drink. Plus, visit saltdogs.com to learn about special events and promotions, including group discounts. Don't miss out on the thrill and excitement of a Salt Dogs win. Visit saltdogs.com to reserve your tickets today.
Are you looking for a place to relax and unwind after a long week? Grotto Bar and Lounge is the perfect spot to enjoy a full menu and in-house DJs on Friday and Saturday nights. If you're wanting to start your Saturday or Sunday off the right way, stop by for brunch starting at 9 a.m. Don't forget, Grotto offers a full catering service as well for those graduation parties, birthday celebrations, and weekend family get-togethers. Give Grotto Bar and Lounge a call today at 402-261-3019 or visit them in person at 70th and A in the Clock Tower Shopping Center. Advanced Medical Imaging is the largest radiology group in Nebraska, located in Lincoln at 7601 Pioneers Boulevard. At Advanced Medical Imaging, they utilize state-of-the-art technology and blend it together with their compassionate, skilled team to guide you through every step. Whether it's an MRI, CT scan, or X-ray, their precise diagnostics help your doctor deliver the best care plan for you. Choose clarity and comfort in your life by choosing Advanced Medical Imaging, located at 7601 Pioneers Boulevard and online at amimaging.com. Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits is your place in North Lincoln to go for all your needs in wine, spirits, and beer. They also have a large variety of cigars in their walk-in humidor, and they have a top-notch walk-in, temperature-controlled high-end wine room. Plus, you can enjoy free samples from their tasting bar. There's only one place to go for all your needs for spirits and cigars. That's Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits on North 27th Street in Lincoln.
Empire Netting and Fence delivers top-quality netting and fence solutions. From major sports venues to backyard installs and everything in between, coast to coast. We take on tough jobs with grit, integrity, and a strong commitment to safety. Empire is growing, and we're hiring motivated people ready to grow with us. We build each other up, and we're building something big. Think you've got what it takes? Apply now at empire-fence.com. That's empire-fence.com.
Back with Vershan Jackson, powered by Bauer, on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
I lost my baby in a pool game.
He lost his baby.
I lost my baby in a pool game, and I know. And I can't go home. I can't go home. I said, I know, I can't go home. I lost my baby in a pool game. I lost my baby in a pool game, and I know. And I can't go home. He can't go home. I said, I know, I can't go home.
Here comes the breakdown.
I lost my baby in a pool game. I lost my baby in a pool game. I lost my baby in a pool game, but I know I just can't go home.
All right, Terrell, another edition of I Lost My Baby at a Pool Game.
All right, guess what? The Big 12 has decided, coaches and ADs have decided to stop doing the conference preseason media poll.
Boo.
Arizona State, which won the Big 12 last year, was selected last in 2024.
It made them look bad.
So,
I don't want to do it again.
So they said they don't want to be embarrassed.
Yeah.
They don't want to look that bad. Now, look, if that's the case, that's the same thing. That's the exact same mindset as NFL teams, NBA teams when they select the wrong players, and guess who else? College football coaches. When they select the wrong person, they don't go out on a limb and be like, "Hey, that was the wrong guy." You know what I'm saying? We just messed up. Sorry. Nah, they go act like nothing never happened. Didn't happen.
Just erase that from history.
Didn't happen. Did you see these guys we got now? That other stuff didn't happen. Didn't happen. Didn't happen, Bob.
Big 12 is tough to predict. I'll give them that. It's not. It doesn't feel as like stored away as our SEC and Big 10. The 3 or 4 teams at the top. Big 12 is just kind of like, man, we'll see. We'll see. We'll roll the dice. Still going with Texas Tech this year, VJ?
What's that?
Still going with Texas Tech? Isn't that what you said? Big 12 this year?
No.
Because they're spending the money?
Yeah, I did say Texas Tech did not a Big 12. Well, I don't know if I'm buying Colorado this year. Colorado, I think people aren't paying attention, but man, primetime ain't in the best shape. Primetime has not been around the facility either. Other people have been running the facility while Prime's trying to get his health in order.
He's back in Texas.
That's my point.
Yeah.
If you know why? What did I tell you, Bob, about Prime being? I thought Prime would have been to do the smart thing and skip to Alabama, skip to Texas A&M, skip somewhere in the South, right? Why? Because it gets cold in Colorado. It rains. It gets icy. Prime's on one leg, on the ice, in the cold. It ain't gonna work. I just don't know if it's gonna work. So now, those twins. Colorado had twin receivers.
Okay.
Aloha twins or something like that. Decommitted.
Oh, they did.
They decommitted. Hey, Nebraska, they decommitted. Now, I don't know if they're good enough to play for Nebraska. My point is, they decommitted though. It's a 4-star and a 3-star twin.
What do you guys think about Arizona State? As good as they were last year, you get some of their players back. We know Sam Levitt, but was Cam Scadaboo that piece that kind of put him over the top to get him to be competitive, to get him to win the Big 12, to win the play and get into the playoffs? You think Arizona State can repeat without Cam Scadaboo?
Yeah, they can find an excellent running back that can do both.
Negative.
You got your receiver back. That's one big thing right there. I mean, that guy's good. I mean, your quarterback's good. I mean, every back is replaceable.
No, I don't think.
I mean, he probably can't do the things Scadaboo do, but he can probably do some things that Scadaboo couldn't do. I mean, that it goes vice versa for all things like that.
First of all, you seen what happened to them when they got into the dance, right? Seen the annihilation how they got annihilated. Do you actually think?
Well, they almost beat Texas.
Whatever. Yeah, you can say whatever you want to. They almost beat Texas, right?
They're a play away, yeah.
Listen, Arizona State's only got 7 returning starters. Now, the good thing for them, all on offense. The bad thing, Scatterboo was bigger. He was probably 40% of that entire offense. How you gonna Can we replace Terrell Farley? Did we replace you?
No comment.
I didn't think so. Did you replace Tommy Frazier after he left? Shoot, for that matter, could they replace Scott Frost after he left?
Jim Crouch.
No, sir. Go look at 1998, buddy.
Oh, that was Bobby Newcomb and Frankie, huh?
No, it was Bobby Newcomb and Crouch. But what I'm saying, and Frankie might have been in there, spirit in there, but my point is,
Monte Cristo.
When a starter plays for 2 to 4 years, it's like Dylan. How long do we say Dylan's going to be here another 2 years or 1 after this year? Do you think he's going to go all the way? Think he'll go through his senior year?
I don't know. It depends how we play.
Yeah.
Might be at another uniform pretty soon. Who knows?
What? Hey, say, man. Say, bro.
I'm just saying.
Say, man. Don't say stuff like that, dog. That's your warning.
That was the worst case scenario.
That was your warning shot.
That was the worst case scenario. All right. The good case is that he stays out 4 years.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I will be off for a little while in July, rehabbing, so I can be ready for the season.
You still got to come Monday, sir. See you Monday.
Whatever. We'll see you guys Monday.
Your Nebraska Lottery announces the 2025 NASCAR Powerball Playoff. And it's a great way to get on track for a chance to win $1,000. From May 27th to June 23rd, buy $2 of Powerball, enter the voucher number online, and you could be one of 20 winners of $1,000 and a chance to win a VIP trip to the NASCAR Championship weekend at Phoenix Raceway. Roar into any Nebraska Lottery retailer and buy $2 of Powerball today. Powerball top prize odds 1 in 292 million.
Attention baseball and softball players. The Nebraska Dominators are looking to add players to their baseball and softball teams for the 2026 season. Tryouts are happening now for all age groups, ranging from 7 years old to 14 and under for baseball and 7 years old to 18 and under for softball. Visit the Nebraska Dominators Facebook page for more information today.
Wall to Wall Wine and Spirits is your place in North Lincoln to go for all your needs in wine, spirits, and beer. They also have a large variety of cigars in their walk-in humidor, and they have a top-notch walk-in temperature-controlled high-end wine room. Plus, you can enjoy free samples from their tasting bar. There's only one place to go for all your needs for spirits and cigars. That's Wall to Wall Wine and Spirits on North 27th Street in Lincoln. Advanced Medical Imaging is the largest radiology group in Nebraska, located in Lincoln at 7601 Pioneers Boulevard. At Advanced Medical Imaging, they utilize state-of-the-art technology and blend it together with their compassionate